Steve Smith, shout out to you. You're a Apollo legend. Um, all right. Oscars. Let's talk about it. What do you
Oh, see,
think
I
about the
thought you were gonna
Oscars?
say speaking of cheating. I thought we was gonna get
Oh,
right
do
to
you,
it, but okay, we
no,
can
no, no,
come
no.
back.
That needs its own. That needs its own. These are lightning round. It needs its
Okay,
own. That needs its
okay, all right,
own block.
all right.
We're in the lightning round for the first part.
Okay, okay. Oscars, let's
The
do it.
Oscars. What you what you
I would
what you what
say
you think about?
a huge shocker, and somewhat of an upset was that Demi Moore did not win Best Actress for the Substance.
Did
The
you see
young
the substance?
nigga, I watched that shit yesterday.
How was it? How was it?
Okay, everybody, if you are a fan of The Shining, I would say go watch it.
If you are a fan
Since
or aren't a fan,
are a fan, it is a slow
okay,
burn. It's a slow burn, and
Like the Shining
yeah,
was.
just like The Shining. And The Shining, for a lot of people, it's like, oh my god, it's so boring. It takes so long. I was like, but the
No,
point of it is
the
for
movie
you to
killed.
kind of go crazy. How Jack Nicholson is crazy, right?
100%.
So
It's the slow burn to show you how you go crazy over time. Because
yeah,
Jack Nicholson showed up at that resort as a regular dude.
yep. And it's a really interesting story because it's in a way, it is what Hollywood does to you, and more so, and particularly women. They always say that we age out. Women are consistently altering their appearance to stay relevant, fresh, or whatever. But now like there's a lane for women as we mature in age. But baby, that shit get crazy. It gets so crazy. It's so good. And I haven't seen it, Nora. I was trying to find it somewhere on stream. I feel like it's somewhere, maybe Apple TV. I could buy it or something. I was able to watch it free through Amazon through an app called Moby, a
Okay.
new app, and they apparently had some big Oscar party. I ain't never even heard of that Moby, but it was
Moby.
really good, and so I really need to see a Nora to see how Demi Moore did not win that Oscar.
Well, the other movie seemed like I could see how that could be a cute movie though, in the way it was shot.
And okay, so from my understanding, it's like though it was like it's like this indie film. They didn't have this big budget. What I'm hearing is that it is just basically about sex work, but not from
Mm-hmm.
the female gaze. It is from the gaze of a man, which is not nothing new to us or Hollywood. So a
Oh
lot of people
damn. Okay,
are
because I haven't
saying
seen it. I haven't seen it. I just look. The shots look. It visually looks good though. Like that's the thing that got me
yeah.
when I saw in the previews of it. The
And
visually
you
looks
got
good.
this newcomer that comes in and just takes this Oscar. So there was like a lot of dialogue around that. And, people, when you talk about Demi Moore and some of the roles that she's had, a lot of people feel or felt like Demi Moore was kind of like this fluff actress, right? And this would have been the big moment, especially because she's kind of been off grid for a while and hasn't really done too much outside of like
Yeah,
random guest
yeah.
appearances, right? So I was like, yo, I gotta see Honora. And I think next year what I'll do is the road to the Oscars, like viewing what the nominated, for best.
Did you see the brutal? You see the Brutalist?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Brutalist was good, man. I
I
mean,
really
Adrian
honestly.
Brody is a motherfucker though. That motherfucker can act.
Oh well, I feel like I saw The Pianist
Oh, that came
years.
out like 02. It came out like
Yeah,
oh
I was
02.
like, I feel like I remember seeing that.
That was before we fully canceled Roman Polanski. I mean, the whole movie was filmed out of the country because he can't come back to the U.S., so he's locked up. You
Yeah,
know that, right? Yeah.
yeah. Um, so I would say it's interesting, especially considering the conversation surrounding, like certain films. Like we talked a lot about Wicked. Like Wicked was a big thing this year, and I still haven't seen Wicked. Um, and now it's on streaming or whatever. So I am gonna take the time to see it because
My
I've seen
daughter loves Wicked. She
yeah,
loves the
I've
movie.
seen
Like, she was
the Broadway
adherent to
play.
everything.
Yes.
No, she saw that movie. She liked the movie too. She, I
Okay.
mean,
So
she's
I've
11
only
years
seen
old.
Wicked on the stage play. So I'm I know this sounds crazy, but I was like, it was so good. I don't know. And
Oh,
so
you haven't seen the film yet? You haven't seen
I haven't seen
the
the
film
film
version?
yet. Just because the play is so
Or
good.
is it because of Cynthia Erivo? Let's keep it
No,
real.
it's just and okay. So and here's the thing. We'll get there. I really go into a lot of things with low expectations. No, actually, no expectations. So I'm not disappointed. I've said this here before. It is a terrible thing to do because it kind of makes you like really numb. It's very Aquarius behavior, I will say. So you're not disappointed and let down by people, places, things, whatever. You're like, it was cool for what it was, and you just move it along and on to the next thing. But it is interesting because we know Cynthia Erivo has been a little problematic for us. And
a while now.
So it's and that's not why I did not go see Wicked, but
No, I was joking. I was
no.
But
you go ahead. You have the floor.
No, it's just, and everyone has an actor or actress that it's just something they can't do anything right for them to really get on their side. Mm-hmm. And Cynthia Erivo is one of those for me. She's one of those for me. Low key, another one is Sandra Bullock, man. I just never really liked Sandra Bullock, man. I never liked Sandra Bullock, man. She just annoys me, man. I'm sorry. I know she's never liked Sandra Bullock. I know, like, with Legally Blondes and all that stuff? Or no, what was the one where she was
Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality. I know that's a big deal, and women love that.
That was
I never liked her, man. Even in Speed, I was like, I don't understand how Keanu didn't need her. And then they did a Speed 2 where she's the lead. Man, that shit was so whack. Like, this is one of my pet peeves. This is that. And then on the men's side, who annoys me as a male actor is John Voight.
Really?
What you call his name? Because he plays a racist so good. Angelina Jolie's daddy, yeah. He plays a racist so good in real life and in movies that I just don't like him. He's a super MAGA guy too.
What did he do in real life? Besides just because of the
MAGA? He's super MAGA. He is super MAGA. Okay, so, but he plays too good of a racist in movies. Too good for me not to think you are one in real life. Thing.
You always question men when their daughters don't fuck with them. Angelina don't fuck with him.
100%. That was my second part. Thank you for that.
Like, she doesn't necessarily affiliate herself.
Yo, she don't even use your last name. You don't even know. People don't know you related. Yeah, like, that's bold. That is bold.
So,
but Cynthia Erivo, is it just me that it's a weird thing? Because I think if you polled the black population, I would. And maybe I can speak out of turn. Black population, stand up and say something here. I feel like 65%. Yeah, they will in the comments. 65 to 70% don't fuck with her, to be honest with you. And not just for a comment, it's just the way she kind of moves. I think that black folks think it's interesting.
I think there's a lot of black folk that don't know what the ins and outs of what she said was. And for the people that don't know, Daryl enlightened them.
Oh, I will bring up the tweets here. She goes, hold on. Let me read them exactly. Because I know she deleted them, but the great thing about the internet is some people
nothing and never dies.
All right, from the date is January 26, 2023. She's having a conversation with another gentleman named Joel Montague. She goes, I suppose I should really make an attempt to record signal properly XX. And he's like, or attempt to sing to me daily X. Then she says to him, ghetto American accent, baby, you know I got you. I'm gonna sing it to you. I'm gonna sing, gotta do what I gotta do. You see me sing. So that's the first part. Then she goes, the African American is the thing I understand more fully than most. If you think that a black, hold on. If you think that it's, I don't even understand this. I don't understand this comment. The African and African American is the thing I understand more fully than most. If you think that a black, I don't know what that means. Then she goes, then someone responds, this is so wrong. Some people that will shout racism at a white man not realize how damaged they are themselves. It's not new that some African Americans are jealous of Africans in the US. Example, this person here. She's talking about Cynthia Erivo. And then she goes, and slightly ignorant and a touch judgmental. You can't presume to know what someone in her shoes has to deal unless you're dealt with it yourself. Okay, that's 5 years later, her response after everybody found that stuff. But
2023 wasn't long ago. Like,
no, that was 2013. 2013.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you try to give people,
and she said some comments about the Harriet role too. Her playing Harriet Tubman. She said some ill stuff about that too.
And that's what I was gonna say. But for you to say you don't understand the African American diaspora, you should be taking these roles and getting the bag. Give it to somebody else.
That right there. That's it right there. Like for you to be like, oh, I don't know.
It's really interesting when you see people like that just become so successful in American spaces. Because I know there's this whole culture surrounding British actors, like black, British actors kind of in general, and more so black British actors versus American black actors, just because they come in and they get a lot of roles. And I was like, well, theater was created in England. So they kind of naturally born into it where it's really, really good, right? And it's a craft, like a level of mastery that comes with that. A lot of them that go to conservatory and get the training, the formal training. But I think the fucked up part about it is that Americans, we always get flack for just existing, just being, and we are more alike culturally, like globally, than you think. Like your girlfriend is black, like African American. Though sidebar, when I saw Raphael Sadiq at All-Star Weekend, I was like, Lena Waithe might have been Raphael Sadiq's style because they look alike. Look at Raphael.
Before we even mention the Raphael Sadiq, I believe Dwayne Wiggins, his brother, is in hospice care right now. And
yes, I did see that.
Yeah, so which is wow, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Dwayne Wiggins, he passes away. And this is the thing, though. If anyone gets talking about, I just hate him. I love Cynthia Erivo on Bad Times at the El Royale and Widows. She was good in those.
Yeah, that was a good movie, though.
Yeah, Bad Times at the El Royale was dope.
Yeah, that was a good movie and a good cast.
Was dope. Yeah, it was dope. I just. They come out of Wicked 2 already?
Huh?
It's a Wicked 2, Wicked for Good. Is that an actual?
Well, okay, so this apparently this is just part 1, and then this will be part 2. It's like, I guess, after intermission.
Shit! They trying to get all the money about this.
Said we get into the bag. We gonna get it all.
Oh, so my daughter gotta go. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all gonna try to squeeze blood up out of turnip?
Which I guess this would now make. I need to see it because I was like, it's interesting. Nobody's talking about the song "Popular." Maybe I can't remember what act that was in.
Oh man!
But well, anyway. So yeah, like I think that's why it kind of get tricky. And you said something offline about you felt that maybe Lena being in this relationship, because it was a little drama of them even getting together, could have hurt Lena's career. And I was like,
I just wonder if like a certain amount of black folks don't mess with Cynthia Erivo because of her comments and it bleeds over into their relationship. That's all I was saying.
Well, I would, attest that by saying a lot of people ain't been fucking with Lena since Queen and Slim. Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.